Hey guys, so tonight I feel like I look like slightly crazy. I just put self tanner on and I think this video is gonna be like a little like chit chat, get ready with me, and then just a little haul because I did grab a few things for the beach next week. So I think we're just gonna get started, like throwing a really quick face of makeup on, and then we can get in. Why I feel like I'm like hunched back or okay. I don't know what's up with me, but we're just going to go with it. So for today, for primer, I'm going to mix my Bronzy Drunk Elephant drops with this little itty bitty Dior, I don't even know what this is, Dior Backstage Universal Primer. So I'm just going to put some of this on the back of my hand and then mix a couple of the Bronzy drops in with it. Does that make any sense? Because my face is looking just a little bit pale right now, and I'm going to mix those together. And oh, every time I do this, when I look in the mirror, I'm just like, oh, what have you gotten yourself into now? Okay, now I feel like at least my face matches my chest a little bit more. I'm still feeling like I'm either at a weird angle or like something just looks very strange to me. So if you can figure out what that is, bonus points. But one of the things that I'm going to haul is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I have a very, very light shade in this. So I wanted to get another shade, and this is the 2C3 Fresco. And the reason I got this shade is because I picked up the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation, whatever this one is, and it's not my favorite formula. Like, I like it for like just to use a tiny bit, but it's not my favorite formula, but the color was absolutely perfect. So I like color matched with this one. So we're gonna see how this works out. Now, of course, I just self-tanned, so it's probably not gonna be perfect anymore, but whatever. I'm gonna grab about a pump and a half of this, and I'm going to dot this on my face, and then I'm going to take this Charlotte Tilbury face brush. It's the Hollywood complexion brush. I just grabbed this and I'm going to blend it out with that and see how we like it. I'm so used to using sponges now, like I'm not really sure what to think about using a brush. So this is definitely a little bit pale now that I have self-tanned, and it kind of just looks like a white mask, so well, that's great. I also used way too much and I forgot how full coverage this is, so far I'm doing great. Alright, now that I have this somewhat blended in, I'm going to take this new sponge that I got. This is the Huda Beauty sponge, and I've used it once earlier today when I was like just doing my makeup, and I actually really, really like it so far. So I'm just going to kind of pounce this into my skin more with this. Hopefully that will make it mesh together a little bit better. I know it looks a little bit crazy right now, but I actually do think that this color of foundation is going to work out really well for me because I'm only like sunless tanning right now because I'm going to the beach on Saturday. So usually I'm pretty darn pale. I'm going to go in with this Dior Forever Skin Corrector. I used this on top of that Dior Face and Body the other day, and it was just amazing. So I wanted to try it out again. And then I'm going to get my little Laura Mercier Under Eye Setting Powder ready for once I blend it out. I really like this sponge so far. It's a little bit more dense than like a beauty blender or the Juno & Co sponges that I've been using, but it's a really good size, and it like just, I don't know, it makes everything blend in really well. Okay, now before I set my face, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Macchiato Cream Bronzer, and I was going to use a brush, but I kind of want to see how I like the sponge, so let's see. So far, I'm really loving the sponge. The shape of it is a lot like the Juno & Co. sponges that I have been absolutely obsessed with, but it is a little bit firmer, so I feel like I keep a bit more coverage with it, which I am a fan of, so. I just remembered that I recently got this Bondi, it's not even Bondi Bay, it's a Nude Sticks Terracotta Tan, and because I'm gonna do like a no eyeshadow, very bronzy look, I am just going to bronze up a little more with this and see how this works out with the sponge too. I haven't used this very much, honestly. I kind of like forgot that I got it, and then I was putting way too much makeup together to go to the beach, and I was like, oh yeah, like I definitely want to bring that, because it's such a good like natural, I'm not gonna say like sunburnt color, but it's a good like, for me, I have super fair skin, so I don't just get like straight up brown, I get almost like a rosy kind of tan to me, so I feel like this is a very accurate bronzer color, if you can see that. Okay, and I also want to go in with one of these Kajo cute bento thingies, cutie bentos. This is the Juicy Watermelon, and I want to take this top shade. It looks so pretty, and I'm gonna bounce the butt of my sponge in, and I don't think they're very pigmented. Like, I think that's kind of just like where they're gonna be, but I think that's so pretty. Like, just looking from one side to the other, I feel like that gives me just like the perfect flush, and I really like this. Like, I'd have to say I really like these cream blushes more than I like that liquid bronzer that they came out with. Like, it's still fine, it's just not my favorite. I'm actually taking it to the beach, so I will play with it more. But these I just love, like, off the bat. Like, I don't need to make myself play with it, if that makes sense. Alright, now I'm just going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder and set the rest of my face down. So for brows, I want to try just running this tinted Patrick Ta brow wax through my brows. I've used it just a couple of times, but I haven't used it by itself. Jesus. I've only used it like after filling in my brows, so I just want to see if I can get like kind of a natural fluffy kind of look using just this. I'm going to take a spoolie and rub that in there, and I did wet it with some setting spray, and I don't want to use too much of this. I don't know how tinted it is, since I've always kind of had something in my brows first, so I'm going in very lightly right now. I feel like this is kind of like about the color it's gonna get to. I don't feel like it's gonna give me much more color than that, and it's not giving me much, but like there's plenty of product in my brow right now, so I don't want to put any more in it. So we're just gonna have a super natural brow day. Okay, I really don't feel like that gave me much of a tint at all, so I probably did not need to get the tinted one and the non-tinted one, but whatever. So now I'm gonna go in with this little Naked Heat palette. I don't have the full size, so I decided to grab this since it was on sale, and I think I'm just going to run like this on my lid, this in my crease, and then this in my crease, so it's just gonna be super quick. And then I really want to try this Rowan Beauty Disco Eye eyeshadow out. I have tried swatching it, and I can't figure out what the purpose of it is. Like, there's not much going on there, so I want to see what it looks like on the lids and see if that's like how it's supposed to be, or if I kind of got like a faulty one, or what's going on. So let's throw these on my lid real quick, and then we can get to trying that out. So that was just the lightest shade I kind of just put down to give me something to blend on. Now I'm going to go in with Hot Spell, which is this very nice transition color that I feel like I'm really gonna like. yeah, that's a really nice tone for my skin tone. Like a little bit darker, but it's not too deep, and just kind of like contours my eye a bit, which is what I'm looking for in a transition shade. Now I'm gonna grab Heist, which is this, not this brick shade, but this kind of more neutral. I mean, it's still warm, it's just not like orange. And I'm going to deepen up the crease just a bit. I'm kind of just mixing those two shades and throwing those on my lid, because to me that Rowan shade just feels like a topper, I think, so I want to give it something to top. Now let's see what it looks like on the eye. So this is in the shade Disco Eye, and I think they had two shades, and I want to say this was the lighter of the two. So this is what it looks like after like really going at it. I'm just gonna put that right on my lid. Okay. There is a little something to it. Like, it just kind of gives you a special little shimmer, I guess. That's pretty. If you just want something very subtle, which usually isn't really my, like, vibe when it comes to shimmery stuff, but I think that can be very pretty. So I'm going to do that on this eye, throw on some liner and mascara, and then we can finish off the face and get to a few more goodies that I got. Okay, so I'm back and I finished up my eyes. I'm pretty sure I got darker in between coming off and coming back on. Did that just make any sense? I'm losing it. But I actually really love the way that that topper looks. Like, when I was just like playing around with it and swatching it, I was kind of like, oh, well, maybe I just got a bad one. But I don't think so. I think this is just like a super, like, it's a topper for sure, but it's so pretty. And I brought it down into my inner corners and I really, really like it. And then I just, instead of going in with like a liquid liner like I was going to, I just used a really dark brown shadow to kind of outline my eyes and packed on some mascara. So let's finish up the face, and of course I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and this is in the shade 2. I'm obsessed with this. And I mean, of course, this is coming from like the queen of layering bronzers, but this is the best. Like, I don't know, I used only this today, like just going out and running errands and like, you know, just running around. Like, I just kind of threw some of this on, but it's also the best base for like another bronzer that has a little more like oomph to it. So I really like to go in with this one first and really just like bronze up everywhere. And then after that, because I'm extra AF and bougie, I take my Tom Ford 01 Gold Dust and my Charlotte Tilbury No. 3 bronzer, and I mix both of these together, the little end of my Hourglass brush, and something about putting this right where like I want to be super bronzed is the best combination. And like, I'm telling you, I have basically tried, I'm trying to think of a bronzer that I have not purchased that came out this year, and the only one that I can think of is the Clinique Baked Bronzer. Like, I am a bronzer holic. I have tons, which you will see in my video coming up. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks because I am going to the beach for the week. So I'm going to do a makeup collection video when I get home. But you will see that I have way too many bronzers. But this right here is like, it's the perfect combination. I'm obsessed. And then we are going to throw on a little NARS Orgasm. I grabbed this little NARS mini duo. It has Orgasm and Hot Sand in it, and Hot Sand is one of their highlighters. It's really pretty, and I just like didn't have it and I wanted it, so I grabbed this little mini, and I'm gonna throw a little Orgasm on my cheeks. Like, and then my new favorite product of all time, like, no shit, no lie, this has become my baby, the Grwm Meteorites Pearl Dust Palette. Y'all, holy shit, this thing is freaking beautiful. It is stunning. Stunning. I love this just as much as my Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Palette. I can't even believe I'm saying it, but I do. It's that gorgeous. So let me just show you. I take my Real Techniques setting brush, and I like to go in between these two. The white is a little bit light, like if I'm self-tanning, like right now. But I go in between those two and just pop that right up there. Oh, do I have a glass cheekbone now? I think I do. Like that shit is stunning. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but it is. And then I just have a habit of always taking this white shade and putting it on my inner corner now, so I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so now to finish this look off, in my Sephora purchase, I got this Tom Ford lipstick card, and I'm dying to try this nude shade up here, so we're gonna try that baby out. I love how like bougie this is, and then it comes with like a little lip brush. So I'm going to peel this back. It's so strange, like it's like a little pill thing, and pick some up on the brush. I feel like it could also make last for like way more than one lipstick application. I'm just saying. Ooh, damn it. I really did not want to love this. Oh my god, that color is so pretty. Oh, damn, I did not want to like this. I'm about to just like close this up and keep on using it, because you literally like don't even make a dent in it from using it once. So I'm gonna keep using that. And I mean, you also get 2 other colors. I feel like this is a really good like sample size. So now I want to spray my face with something. I'm gonna grab my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix and mist myself. This one feels so good. Alright, well, I think this is the finished look, and yes, I know, it is basically like every look that I ever do, but I don't know, I feel like if like new makeup can do this look, and I think it looks really good, and my skin honestly looks really great, my lashes look really great, like, I'm not upset with one thing that I used today. I'm actually really excited about that Rowan Beauty eyeshadow, and that just makes me want to try even more, which is the last thing that I need to do. So let's get into the haul, very minimal haul, now that we have some makeup on. So the first thing I'm going to show y'all is the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm, and this is in the shade Cognac Candy. This looks so yummy to me, like this on like this kind of makeup, like just a good tan base. Oh, I feel like it's gonna be so pretty. I have the like universal kind of like white tone, and I think just like dabbing this on top of this kind of look is going to be everything. I don't know if you'll really be able to see it right now, but I'm definitely going to try this out at the beach and get a little glitter going. I don't know, I feel like it's so pretty. I love the formula. It feels so good to just like rub your finger around in, and I had to get the shade of it. The thing I got is this Milk Pride set, and it had one of those eyeliner stamps with a equal sign in it, and I'm so pissed because I took it and I put it somewhere like to put in my beach stuff, and it's of course like I cannot find it, but I am going to find it. I'm gonna do a cool like colorful look while I'm down there. But it also came with this like rainbow glitter gloss, which is really pretty, and I usually don't love like super duper glittery glosses like this one, but I love that it comes on a doe foot instead of like a squeezy tube, and the colors in it are so pretty. Like they're so reflective and just they're so pretty. So it's also not like really goopy and uncomfortable, which I appreciate. Next thing that I grabbed was this Urban Decay. It's called the Finger Brush. Yeah, it's literally called the Finger Brush, and it looks like this, and it literally feels like you are like poking yourself when you do this with it. So it's really good to get like right up in here with concealer, color corrector, whatever. And I was about to say I didn't have a good brush to do that. I did, but I don't have any Urban Decay brushes, and I really love the eyeshadow brushes that come like in all of their palettes and stuff, so I wanted to try out something else from them, and this one is really good, and I don't know, it like distributes it perfectly, so I really like this brush. What I got is what I just self-tanned with, and this is the Isle of Paradise Ultra Express Dark Mousse, and this is the only color that they have, so it's not like I just went balls to the walls. In their drops they have like a light, a medium, and then a deep bronze, but for this it is like, if you want it as deep as it can go, leave it on for 4 hours. A little bit lighter than that, leave it on for 3 hours. Lighter than that, 2 hours. The lightest, an hour. So we are gonna see how bronzed I get. And I don't know, I've been trying a few different not bronzers, I've been trying a few different self-tanning products, and I've tried the Tarte, I've tried the Saint Tropez, I've tried a few different ones, and I don't know why I can't think of them right now, but we will see. I literally just put it on before I sat down to film, and so far it's definitely, I am darker than when I sat down, so I think that's a good thing. The next thing I got is also from the Isle of Paradise. Is that how you say it? I think so. This is a little kit that I think is super cute. It comes with the tanning applicator mitt, and I definitely wanted to grab a new one of these. I have one. I used my old one to apply that just because I didn't feel like I needed to get this dirty just yet, but I will definitely be trying this out, and I love that it's kind of like holographic looking. And the next thing this little kit comes with is the medium self-tanning water, and this I'm going to try to use on my face after I wash it tonight. I'm a little bit scared. I never self-tan my face. I wash it and exfoliate it and just all that too much, and like that in my hands. They just never stay tan, so I just don't even bother. But I feel like this would be really cool to spray on my face after I do my skincare. So we're going to try it. Apparently it's supposed to have some like magical water. It says self-tanning water with color correcting actives, a green base for a natural golden glow with no streaks, no smells, or orange tones. Whether that's for the beach or brunch, we've got you, babe. Formulated with super balanced complex to reduce redness, calm the skin, and improve your karma. So hopefully my karma gets better after tonight. And the kit also comes with the medium self-tanning drops. Now these you can add to like any moisturizer that you are using, so I'm kind of planning on using this like maybe once a week, and then maybe every other day moisturizing with these, and kind of see if that can get me a good, just decent, like non-streaky, buildable, but not too fake looking self-tan going, because I feel like I've been like tanning and then letting it wear off, tanning and letting it wear off, and I just hate how that looks. So hopefully these in combination will help me out a little bit. The last thing that came in this kit I have to talk about because I think it's very, very cute, and it is the Get Body Posy. And I want to say I have not read this yet, but from what I have looked over, I think that this is from the owner, I believe, and it's kind of like a help yourself feel better about yourself journey kind of thing. And I've only read a few pages, but I mean, it goes from like my first body shaming to the bullying to self-harming and suicidal thoughts, and then like saying bye Julian, hello Jules, like they're transgender, and there's just been a lot of stuff that has gone on, and I am 100% going to be reading this because everything that I've just like flipped through and just like seen a graphic for is just like amazingly uplifting, and like it just makes you feel good. It says, say no to body shaming, say yes to body praising. I don't know, I think it's something that all of us go through, and if it's not your thighs, maybe it's your arms. If it's not your arms, maybe it's your double chin. If it, you know, it's always something. And this feels like a very like inspiring little thing to have, and something that, you know, if we're being honest, I don't do self-tanning because I don't feel good about myself, but it does make me feel better when I do it. So I think it's really cool to be able to put something like this in there where, you know, people are using this as kind of like a self-care item, and it's not something that you have to have, but it's something that does make you feel better. And I don't know, I just thought that it was a really cool message to throw in here, so I didn't want to leave that out of the equation. And I'm pretty sure that's all I got. The last two things are little point perks that I got, and this first one I'm very excited about. It is from Dermalogica, and it is the Brightening Vitamin C Duo, and in here you get a Biolumin C eye serum, and then you also get a Biolumin C serum, so I'm guessing this is just for your whole face. Yeah, this one says smooth over cleanse face and neck morning and night after toning and before moisturizing. So these will be fun to try out. And then I also got this Lancome Regenalift Multi-Action Ultra Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Lifting Serum Dark Spot Correcting Cream. And I figured, since I'm going to the beach, which I cannot stop saying because I'm so excited. Like this came at the perfect time. I have got to get out of this little, not even little town, it's like a big city, but I need to get out for a little bit and chill. And we're going to a small town, and it's just like small town vibes, beach vibes, and like little diners and cute restaurants, and me and my kid and my family, and nothing bothering me. So I'm super excited for that. But I'm also excited to try out this little sunscreen sample. So I will let you know. I'm still kind of going through all of the sunscreens that I got in the Sephora kit that I hauled not too long ago. They're all right here, which is where I'm like sketchily looking over there. But I've used like 4 out of 8 or something like that. So I'm getting through them. By the end of summer, I'll be able to tell you what a great sunscreen is. Right when it's not useful anymore, but that's basically what I do. So I'm sorry this got to be so long. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope you are having a great day, night, evening, weekend, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.